Good day, dear students. I welcome you all to a video session on Chapter 3 of Unit 2 with the title Functional Dependencies and Normalization for Relational Databases. In this chapter, we will be learning what is a functional dependency, what are the inference rules for functional dependencies, normalization, and various normal forms for relational databases. In this video, we will be setting our focus only on functional dependency. What is this functional dependency? Functional dependencies are used to specify formal measures of goodness of relational designs, and keys are used to define normal forms for relations. They are constraints that are derived from the meaning and interrelationships of the data attributes. Now let's see the formal definition of what a functional dependency is. A set of attributes X functionally determines a set of attributes Y if the value of X determines a unique value for Y. Functional dependencies are derived from real-world constraints on the attributes. Functional dependency is denoted as X arrow Y and is read as X determines Y, where X is called as the determinant and Y is called as the dependent. It specifies a constraint on all relation instances R of R. For any two tuples T1 and T2 in any relation instance R of R, if T1 of X equal to T2 of X, then T1 of Y equal to T2 of Y. That is, whenever two tuples T1 and T2 have the same value in attribute X, then they must have same value in attribute Y. Such a thing is called as functional dependency. Let us consider the algebraic expression example y equal to 3x. Here the value of y is computed based on the value of x, meaning y is dependent on x. If x equal to 3, then substitute the value of x in the expression y equal to 3x, that is y equal to 3 into 3, y equal to 9. If suppose x equal to 5, then y equal to 15. So depending on the value of x, value of y is got. In relations, attribute values are not computed, but attribute x can determine value of attribute y just by looking for it in the right attributes in any relation R of R. When do we tell there exists a functional dependency x determines y in a relation? When the value of x determines unique value for y attribute, we tell a functional dependency exists. Consider a relation with two attributes x and y and 5 tuples in total. Let us assume there are only 4 tuples t1 to t4 in this relation. In t1, value of x is 1, then value of y is 1. In tuple t2, value of x is 2, value of y is 1. In tuple t3, x value is 3, y is 2. In T4, value of x is 4, y is 3. Just by looking into the table, we are able to tell the value of y because each value of x attribute uniquely determines the value of y. But now let's assume a relation state with 5 tuples. When we check the value of x attribute, there is a repetition of value for x attribute, that is 2. It is in T2 tuple and T5 tuple. Now when we try to determine the value of y using this x value 2, we get two different values 1 and 5. Can we have two different values for same x value is the question. Let's get back to the algebraic expression we discussed some time back. When x equal to 3, y is always 9. Can the value be 10, 20, 5 or 4 at any point of time? When the value of x is 3? No. Similarly, in relations, to know if any functional dependencies exist or not, then we need to check for it using the condition for any two tuples t1 and t2. If t1 of x equal to t2 of x, then t1 of y should be equal to t2 of y. In the relation instance with 4 tuples, there is no repetition of x value. Therefore, we can come to a conclusion that X determines Y, and this is a functional dependency. But with the 5 tuples, X determines Y is false. In T5, if the Y value was equal to 1 and the X value was 2, then definitely a functional dependency exists. If this example is not clear, let's move to another example. Here is a relation student with attributes rnum, name, marks, department, and course, with 6 tuples named as T1, T2, T3, T4, T5 and T6. In any functional dependency, we have a set of attributes Y that are determined by a set of attributes X. Let us now take the attribute rnum and rname and check if there exists any functional dependency. Rnum determines name. In tuple T1, rnum's value is 1, name is A. In tuple T2, rnum's value is 2, name is B. T3, rnum value is 3, name is A. T4, rnum value is 4, name is B. T5, rnum is 5, name is C. T6, rnum value is 6, name is D. Value of X is not repeating, meaning value of X determines unique value of Y. Therefore, a functional dependency exists from roll number to name, or we say rnum determines name. Now let's check if name determines rnum. In the relation, if we observe, name attribute has a repetition of value, that is name A. In T1, rnum is 1 and in T3, rnum is 3. In any functional dependency for any two tuples, T1 of X equal to T2 of X, then T1 of Y should be equal to T2 of Y. Therefore, we can conclude that name attribute does not determine rnum. I have jotted down a few more functional dependencies. You can check for yourself whether a functional dependency exists or not. Rnum determines marks, rnum name combination determines mark, name determines marks are all functional dependencies in the relation state, whereas department determines course and name marks determines department course are not functional dependencies. With these examples, I'm pretty sure you have understood that a functional dependency is a property of attributes in any schema R. It is a constraint that must hold on every relation instance R of R. And if K is the key of R, then K functionally determines all the attributes in R. With this, we come to the end of the topic functional dependency of chapter 3, unit 2. Thank you.